Libra, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So Libroskis, Libralicious, today I'm going to be doing your reading from March 22nd to the 30th. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. In this reading, dear Libra, I'm going to give you the fist bump as always because I love you so much and I really appreciate you. In this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify your main challenge and get some final. I don't know why I'm having the joy of the Lord on me right now, but it's just cracking me up. I don't know. I have some really good feelings for you, Libra. Okay. I sometimes break down in laughter in your readings because I think the vibe is really high. So basically past, present, future, I'm going to clarify everything for you and get some final advice. And yes, I was in the Death Valley and I had an amazing time, visited Badwater. I know also some Leo Gonzalez, what's up, Libroski? You also went there as well. Thank you for the recommendation. It was absolutely a mind-blowing experience to visit there. It was great. If you see the pictures on Instagram or here, it was definitely fabulous. So it was great, Libro. Libro. Okay, so let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you. Okay, so Libra, your challenge is the Six of Wands. And when you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Perfect. So Libra, your challenge here has a lot to do with celebration, victory, success, something finally working out for you. Okay, Six of Wands can mean many things. It could be in the public's eye, or you could be someone that you're very well known, or this relationship that you were in with this person, maybe it was very well known by other people. There is something here about you finally experiencing what victory can look like for you in a relationship, and we're going to find out about this and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. Now, in the recent past, we have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords. In the recent past, for many of you, dear Libras, I see here that there was a relationship or a connection that felt like somebody here felt like there was a missed opportunity with you, or maybe you felt like that there was a missed opportunity with them. As you can see with the Page of Cups, like the fish is slipping out of the cup, right? This is a tarot deck I'm using. It's one dimension ahead. So a situation here was missed and someone here started disconnecting. I think that there was a lot of conversation going on. Some of you were trying to get clarity on this situation, and you did get clarity to a certain degree. But maybe there were certain things that you felt like you didn't know. Why did this person leave? Why did they disappear? Why did they disconnect? We're going to talk about this and we're going to clarify shortly. In the present moment, you have the Eight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So in the present moment, I do get the sense of here someone is holding back from talking to you, or you are holding back from saying something to another person. There is definitely, with the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, I don't know, some of you could be holding on to some sort of pain that you're finally releasing, and you're letting go of that pain, and you're making peace with yourself. There is something about taking action. Okay, someone here is taking action towards a situation. We're gonna find out about all of that, and we're gonna get more information in a few minutes. Now, in the near future, you have the Death card, the Tower, and the King of Wands. There is a major transformation. Something here is done. Some sort of a situation is coming to an end. But the good news here is that whenever whatever is coming to an end, it's actually giving birth to a brand new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, there is a new offer coming towards your way. There is a brand new beginning that's coming towards your way. Queen of Swords, that's Libra energy. Okay, there is also a butterfly on tip of this sword. So there is a brand new beginning that you either have been manifesting or praying, and we're going to see who this brand new beginning is coming from, how does it look like, and what is it that you need to know. So let's get into your reading and let's get all the information here. So today, Libroski, a lot of you also, I got the Fool here, could be dealing with an Aries. Today I did the upper body, okay, back and buys, triceps, and then That was in the morning. In the evening, I'm gonna go for swimming. So after I'm finished with your recording, I'm gonna be heading out to the pool. I gotta really improve my swimming, so that's what I'm really working on. You all know what I'm training for. So Libra, your challenge here with the Six of Wands is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Judgment. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo. Could be any other sign, but I do see here that in the present moment, a lot of you are in a very rocky place, or you're coming out of a very rocky place. Things have been kind of challenging for you emotionally, and you're really aiming to stabilize yourself, okay? A lot of you also are having this epiphany and this realization. One of the main realizations that you are having with the Judgment is that possibly you could have dealt with the person that maybe they avoided to talk to you, or this person comes from a very broken background. No justification here. But somebody here had a very, very tough either childhood or very difficult relationship, and it basically affected their ability to function in a relationship in a very healthy way. So avoidant things. So here is the thing. How is this tied up to your challenge with the Six of Wands is this could be something that you are taking a break from, or you're finally, trying to move on, because there is a new offer that's coming in. There is a situation that's clearly ending, and what you may not really realize if you are letting go of certain feelings, of certain guilt, of certain situation, taking a time out. What you may not realize is you're about to be celebrated because you're making room for what's coming in for you. And we need to let go of certain things. I'm not saying you have to do that. We still have to clarify each card to find out. But there is an energy of you here finally stepping into your power. Now, the Page of Cups in the recent past is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Cups. It's exactly what I literally said. You know what I mean? And the cards are also confirming that too. Remember in the very beginning, dear Libra, when I said that with the Page of Cups, it looks like there was a situation that was missed. Somebody here felt like there was a missed opportunity in love, or something here really did not take off the ground. And you also have the World at the bottom of the deck. So I'm saying, so a situation here came to an end, the World, the Devil. Before I even talk about those, I like to go deep into the readings, especially yours. So the Devil here, Libra, there was either some sort of the dynamic here was just not healthy. Something was toxic. Addictions, certain behavioral habits, certain mindset, toxicity, drinking, smoking, substance abuse, you name it. Something here was super toxic. Also, Seven of Swords, trust issues, okay, that you both had towards one another, or you had towards them. I do see here that in the recent past, somebody here walked away from this connection with the Two of Cups. And the Seven of Wands is telling me that you probably fought for this relationship, didn't you not? You probably fought for this connection. You were constantly thinking, oh, I'm going to make this work. I really want us to work this out together. But someone here walked away from this connection with the Two of Cups, and they disconnected. Now, you did get some kind of clarity on this situation to a certain degree with the Ace of Swords, which I'm going to find out now, because you realize that this person was either not in the right place to offer you the relationship, and they disconnected. There is also something about here, like someone's mother, again, being involved in this situation. So the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Justice. So you showed up, Justina. That's the card of a Libra here. In the recent past, I do see here that you and this person, if you were dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So for many of you Libroskis, you really wanted to move this relationship towards like long-term commitment and marriage here. And I am strongly getting that you fought for this. You wanted to be very fair. Okay, this is the card of a Libra here. So you wanted to be super fair. You wanted to make this definitely work between you and this person. And you wanted to lead it towards marriage. But someone here avoided. I see here this person disconnecting from you and walking away, or maybe you walked away from them. There also could have been like children involved in this situation. So let's clarify the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords here, dear Libra, is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Then you have the High Priestess, okay? Virgo energy, you were either dealing with a Virgo, Gemini. So one of the things that I see here in the recent past, dear Libra, is that you started really realizing that this person was not able to really take this relationship to the level of commitment and marriage, right? To take it to the 10 of, to take it, see, they, like, even the card is flying out of my hand. They couldn't take it to the 10 of Pentacles energy, 10-10 on the timer. So check out what 10-10 means, and you can comment below and let me know. And you see the lovers. There was a lot of love, but also with the 7 of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles typically talks about like stopping and pausing and reflecting. There was a lot of reassessing going on of this situation. So you just realized that this was not really going anywhere. Okay, maybe whatever reason, everyone's story is very different. Now, in the present moment, the Eight of Wands, somebody here could be thinking about sending you a message or talking to you. So this tarot deck is very interesting with imagery. It's still tarot, but it's one dimension ahead. So this person that has the archer in their hand, typically also the sign of Sagittarius has this in their hand. No sign bashing. We don't villainize anybody on my channel, okay? So the Eight of Wands here, someone is initiating some sort of conversation, okay? This is an initiation of almost somebody here has a text message that they want to send you, and they're like hitting press. So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. You possibly are feeling that this is something that's about to happen or it's coming forward. I do see here that there could be some sort of like cultural differences between you and this person, long distance situation. I think that what this person may want to talk about is the continuation of the Seven of Pentacles, which is literally the Eight of Pentacles, okay? They want to have a chat about the Eight of Pentacles, and also, you know this is supposed to happen. It's not a surprise for you. It's not like you didn't know, oh my gosh. Do they really want to work things out with you? Yes, they do. It looks like they want to talk to you about that. Now, with the Four of Pentacles here, there is a lot of, and we all have been there, no judgment. We all have been there. Four of Pentacles. Are there things, Libra, that you might be holding on to that's making you feel like maybe that's kind of putting you in a victimhood mindset? We all have been there, no judgment. Okay, there is something about releasing something. There is something about transformation. It's time to completely change something up. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Hangman, and the Ace of Swords. It's about you seeing this situation from a completely different angle, and that angle is higher perspective, higher consciousness, and higher level. If this situation came to an end, which it shows me that it actually came to an end with the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man is how else can you see this situation that's actually gonna like benefit you spiritual journey wise, like in your path, in your life, because people overlook those things. They jump from relationship to relationship, and then they're like, oh, whatever it ended, I'll get a new person. And then they try to date someone and they try to meet another person, and there is a lot of patterns coming up. They keep subconsciously attracting similar type of people into their lives, and then they wonder what went wrong. So you seem to be really doing the work in the present moment. A lot of you are healing your inner child. I told Aquarius the same thing as well. So a lot of you are healing your inner child, and you're also getting clarity on what are the things that you need to address with this person. It's like almost like I'm getting, you want to tell this person, or if I may say, remind them of the things they also need to let go of. So let's clarify the Nine of Wands here and see what is it that is happening in the present moment. Both of you have been hurt. Both of you have been really, really hurt in the past. So the Nine of Wands is clarified by the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. So if this is somebody that you really see, if you have seen a lot of signs and synchronicities, and you know this person is part of your destiny because the Wheel of Fortune is here, there is a lot of positive changes coming up for you. The Star and the Wheel of Fortune, that's like powerful manifestation portal. It's a dream coming true. It's a wish being fulfilled. It's a manifestation finally unfolding for you. And the King of Cups here is like, this is something that you truly love. You truly, truly love this person, and you love this situation. But what I'm getting for you here is you're very, very aware, very well aware that there is certain things from the past that both of you need to let go of. If this person is holding on to someone else from their past, or they're holding on to a certain person, situation, that's really also hindering them from coming towards you, They know about that. And that's something that they also need to be working on, or they seem to be working on. But I think there is a wish, there is a positive spin of events happening for you. I do see here you also, I know this is a love reading. There is something about your money situation is going to change. I see here like an opportunity coming for you for travel. You could be very well known. You could be an actor, actress, singer. You could be in the public eye, Libra. Libra people typically are very creative, very visual people. So you could be also launching some sort of merchandise, content. There is something about you really putting yourself out there. So I just want to let you know that it's not just about the relationship factor here, but I see here you really entering into the public's eye and having a lot of eyes on you and being publicly recognized. Whether it's in your work environment or just people around you, they start really to see the beauty within you, and there is a lot of recognition coming in. So a lot of eyes on you. Now, in the near future, the Death, the Tower, King of Wands. So the Death here talks about a situation here that's transforming and that's coming to an end. With the Tower, that's a lot of changes. Clarified by the Six of Wands. What did I say? This is literally your challenge. You're walking into a very powerful portal of your life, the Emperor and the Four of Wands, Aries and the Four of Wands. I don't know if you're manifesting a marriage with Aries, if you're not, whatever the situation here is, you're about to really get your desire. Whatever it is, it could be, you may call it, this this 3D reality, third party, I was gonna say this 3D reality is collapsing and there is so many changes happening in your reality. Like the Tower is actually a 3D collapse. Y'all know I weave manifestation and Neville Goddard into tarot because sprinkle. Demure and mindful. My Mars is in Libra, so I know how to represent things, okay, in a very logical, diplomatic way. Now, for many of you, I do see here that you're walking into a very successful relationship and commitment with this person. Emperor, Aries energy, there's strong Mars energy. Also, there is a lot of strong sexual connection, sexual attraction. You could also have Scorpio in your birth chart, like your Venus, or you could be a Scorpio rising. Now, the Tower here is like this 3D reality is collapsing. It's clarified by the Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is about you and this person being both on the same page here, okay, coming into some sort of agreement. When two pages are together, okay, and then they're looking towards the same direction, and there is the Eight of Wands, it means that there is a momentum that is going to be gained. Momentum. Page of Pentacles putting into action. Okay, you both are gonna get a lot of clarity, especially once this Mercury retrograde energy clears up. 3:16 on the clock right now. If some of you resonate with John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son that you may live and not perish and have everlasting life. Sprinkle. That's a metaphor. If you resonate with John 3:16, because of a 3:16, take it as a resonance. If not, no offense, no judgment. So for many of you in the near future, I do see here that there is a lot of action being taken. If there is a third 3D situation, it's collapsing or obstacles are kind of like dissolving on their own. And the King of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the King of Wands again, and the Page of Cups. So, and the Fool at the bottom of the deck, you couldn't leave. So the Fool here this is literally the first card of Major Arcana in Tarot. This is an indicator of a brand new beginning. So your King of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So I want you to take a look at this now. See the Page of Cups? This was the first card that I talked about. In the very beginning, in the past, there was an opportunity that was missed, something didn't really take off the ground. Now, in the near future, I do see here that this relationship, it's like you both are gonna try to go back into square one, but from a different square one. You get what I'm saying? It's a different frequency. It's giving zhezh energy. It's giving like we're ready to make this work out together. It's giving we're not gonna miss out on this opportunity. Both of us know that we want each other and we're gonna work it out together, okay? And a brand new beginning, the Fool, fresh start. So at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, dear Libroski, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's a brand new beginning here. Okay, so let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles and see what is it that you need to know. It's actually quite a sleigh reading. So I'm saying it's sleigh. You want to talk about sleigh? Here is your sleigh, baby. Look at this. King of Swords, Libra energy. Nine of Swords, sleigh energy. The Magician, slanderous. So I'm saying it's giving, are you ready for me to serve? Are you ready for me to slay, baby? So I'm saying it's giving, my manifestations are never going to be delayed. I am the operant power of my reality. Catch me outside. How about that? It's giving Libra, whatever you set on your mind, you're going to create. It's giving that powerful mind of yours that you have. And yes, you may have some thoughts coming to you because you, as an air sign, you have a very powerful mind and you think with your mind also. And you're very quick to connect the dots. So it's talking about you realizing that whatever you have set your intention to manifest, okay, as above, so below. The Magician is all about creation, as above, so below. It's like, listen, whatever manifestation you have, it's coming from within. You gotta feel satisfied within yourself first before you would look for breadcrumbs from the 3D reality to show you something that's gonna make you feel, oh, you know, my manifestation is close. What you talking about? You already manifested. Everything exists already. It's already done. So I'm saying, so it's time to kind of relax and sit back because your recognition, okay, your celebration is very close. So keep doing what you are doing. If you're practicing breath work, meditation, journaling, going and hugging a tree, and going and living your best life because you take your awareness from the problem, from the 3D, from whatever, and you took it and you put it into what you want, not what you do not want. We have been wired to be focused on what we do not want, but what is it that you want? That's what matters. And that's going to expand because you're sending energy to that reality. So I'm saying, so this is what I got for you, dear Libra. Beautiful reading. I hope this reading helped and gave you some clarity. Thank you very much for being here. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.